So after this, we'll have an industry presentation by Mr. Yash Raj, CEO, Time of Sports. And then we'll have a roundtable or a panel discussion that will be depending on how many speakers we have for the last session. Thanks a lot to all the panelists for a wonderful session on the magic behind setting up a play-based preschool. A big round of applause for them.
Hi, good evening, everyone. So my name is Yash Raj. I know this is the last session of one of the last session of the day, so we must be tired. But this will be something at a different level. It will be something we'll say bit excitement will be there. So I'll just take 10 minutes of yours. So I'll quickly run down. So what exactly I'm here is I represent a company called Time of Sports. We are basically sports consultant. We started our journey by doing consultancy projects for Times of India. You must have heard like Rahagiri or Happy Streets, or for Hindustan Times like ST Jifa. But then we decided to create our own IPs. We went to schools to create own sports consultancy projects. We get good response, but eventually we were missing something that in India we need something which says brand. We need to have a brand to promote our company or concept, what we are doing right now. So we tried to do, we did quite a good amount of research. We find out that there are few projects which we can bring in India, which will create different level of excitement in students, which will bring students on board with us. We'll have good reach. Principal will entertain us. They will give us time to come and meet and at least give a slot for 10 minutes of presentation. So there and then we decided to collaborate with Formula One. This is a direct initiative of Formula One, which now we'll be running in India. Can I continue, ma'am? Yeah. So I'll quickly run down a small...
I think a presentation is going on, especially for the left side. A lot of noise are coming. A presentation is going on. Please.
Thanks. So I'll quickly start with a small video. It is a 2-minute video which will give a gist of exactly what this competition is all about. To begin with, I'll just say that this is the world largest STEM challenge, world largest technology challenge at school level. More than 2 crore students are there who have participated in this in the last 10 years. We are fortunate that India is the 45th country to enroll in this program. More than 12 lakh plus students enroll every year. So numbers are very big. But we know once we signed the agreement with Formula One, these people told us that we know that these numbers will be now smaller because India will give much bigger numbers. So I'll quickly start with a small video, then maybe I'll have a small presentation. We'll continue with that.
F1 in school has just taught me so much. It makes me more confident
and inspired me to be an engineer.
It's a fun way to apply mathematics and engage with science.
We're competing against 46 other teams
from all around the world.
New experience that none of us have ever had before.
F1 in schools plays an important role in inspiring the next generation of engineers around the world, and that's you.
F1 in schools is the best thing I've ever done.
It's so much more fun than school.
The thrill of it makes me want to keep doing it. It's addictive.
And to be world champion will be truly amazing.
Wherever you have come from, whatever your background, if you dream big enough, work hard enough, you can achieve absolutely anything in your life.
And just being here makes us all winners.
Oh my heavens, lordy liking. Are we nervous or are we full of expectancy and hope and confidence? The level of detail that goes in. I see a bright future ahead for all of you here. 1:07, ladies and gentlemen. We have broken the 1 second barrier.
So, video says it all. I just want to now, I'll conclude what exactly this competition is. So, this is a direct replica of Formula One. What exactly is happening at Formula One, that if someone was supposed to buy a team, they want to create their own Formula One team. First they create a team, they then create designs, they start doing analysis, testing, they manufacture that car. Post that, they start raising sponsorship, they do some presentations for that, and final thing, it's all race. So racing happens at last. So what happens here is that this is similar thing, similar program they have developed for school student. That team of 3 to 6 students will come together, they will do similar, same things. The last thing will be different. Racing will be in a different fashions. Cars will be miniature models. So there are different technology things which have been added. So I attended almost for entire day today, and the concept and the things which we discussed in this room was more towards technology, the integration of IT in the sports for the students, for the kids. We acknowledge everything. But right now, I guess this competition will give real essence to the students, real essence to the school, that they should compete. There should be some stage, some platform where these technology parameters or these applications, whatever they are doing or learning, yes, there should be something which they can go and compete at a global level or at a national level. So to start with, we say this is the beginning of this competition. So year one, we have tagline of the beginning. And we say that, so next year it will be Road to Texas, because team winning here will be representing the country at Texas. So our idea is that we are preparing or developing the youngest mind in the fastest growing country. And with the same idea, with the same intention, we are expecting support from every other individual which is there in the room, because directly or indirectly you are there, either, if not, you might be a parent. So this is a chance where your student, your kid, anyone in your family can get an opportunity, not only to design, this is not only designing, but to have a 360-degree personality development. So it is a bigger competition. So how it is bigger in terms of, say, in learning, we'll just come to in a couple of slides. In one slide, we just want to describe what this competition is. It's an 8-step model. It's an age category of 9 to 19 students, 3 to 6 students together, they create a team. So that's at point one, form a team, they create a business plan. So it's a startup world right now. Every other student know the world called startup. But here in class, say 3rd, 4th, 5th, or we'll say till 9th, we'll give them the idea what exactly, because they are starting up on their own venture. And what is this venture is that they're creating a miniature model for Formula One car. And they will run it, they will present it to different people, they will raise sponsorships. So this is how we'll create a business plan, and our team will go in different part of the country, in different schools, and will educate students how to do that. Then come to designing part. Autodesk is a global partner. We'll provide softwares, we'll provide classes. Then analysis, again, once we have a design, we'll do analysis. We do making. So making is something we provide. So how making is done on a bar software. So I'll take an example. This is a miniature car which the student creates. So you can see this is created of a wood. We get the design, we put it on a CNC machine. We give them the raw design. They put axle, wheels into this. They paint it. They will put decals on it, and then eventually they will be ready with the car to run. After making, there will be testing will be done on the track. We'll be providing a track also. There will be different software also which it will support. And post-testing, it is presentations and race. This is all towards competition. So we'll cover it in the slide. So this is the team. These are the people who started this. Bernie Erickson is the founder, member of Formula One. So the trophy is after his name only. Now Chase Carey is taken his position, and Andrew Denford is someone whose idea was to take Formula One at a school level. This is our team. Steve is supporting us. He's from UK. He's one of the advisors to our company. It's me, Manish. We have a team here, Tarun, who are taking this competition to different part of the country. Right now, we'll be launching this in Delhi, NCR, Punjab, MP, Gujarat, Pune in year 1. Year 2, we are going towards Mumbai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Year 3, we'll be going deep down to tier 2 cities and yes, to government schools as well. Now I'll come to the objective we are talking about. So I use a word called STEM, largest STEM challenge, largest technology challenge, but the objective says nothing called technology or STEM, nothing. So it's the Formula 1 people, they believe the objective is quite different. It is more creating value in the system with the students. So it is more towards communication, presentation, leadership, adaptability. Points which we say we cover in our education system, yes, it's there, but again, we'll say these programs will give much focus, impact on the curriculum or on the student culture, what they want to do. And point is that the toppers, we say the one who are best in the education are not the real target of this competition. We are getting responses from the student who score as low as 40 or 35%, and they are the best fit, I'll say, because they have different thing to prove that they are best than others in some way or the other. What we believe, what we have taken as initiative, as agenda, what we can give back to the country, how we can give much more exposure to students is somewhat we have pointed out like opportunity. Yes, it is a good opportunity as the largest championship coming in the country. Global exposure, winning team will go and will represent country, and also they will be in touch with more than say 12 lakh or 15 lakh students who are associated with this program. They will learn different things from different part of the world. Experience, we are providing different things like, for example, exposure, interacting with industry experts. Formula 1 people will also be supporting them. So yes, experience will be there. Industry tie-up. We are talking to different companies. We are talking up in automobile industry that students who are into the mindset of going into this in the near future or designing industry should get 15-day, 10-day, 21-day certification course right at the school level. Why should they wait and go in college, and that too just mere because of they want to have some certification or internship? They should come. It should be right now at the school level. They should get the opportunity and they should work toward that, their dream. Career, yes, you must have seen in the last slide, students have been picked by Red Bull, McLaren teams, directly pick students who are, they think are more caliber, they can be groomed and they can give in more opportunities. Personality development, entire program is for that. It is not because we'll say once we are in 10th, we need to choose which stream we want to choose. It is not, we basically, I'll say as a student, when I was there in the 10th class, I was not the one who was taking the final call. When I was there in the graduation, I again was not the one who was taking the final call. When I was state in the interview, it was not my final call. I want to go and particularly join this particular company. So we are not the one who get the final calls, and because there might be 5% or 2% of the toppers who get that opportunity, and yes, they should get because they work hard for that. But idea is that if we have a personality, a student scoring low doesn't mean he can't succeed. He might be a good entrepreneur. He might be a good athlete. He might be someone who can have bigger dreams than scoring marks. And I'll conclude with last one point. What we think is the biggest point is the glory, that they get opportunity at a school level to represent their country if they perform. Quickly covering the points, what exactly this program will cover. So we'll say every other aspect can be covered: design, business, textile, science, sports, computing, engineering. I can say a list will be long. We have taken only 10 points. But yes, these points will be covered. How these will be covered? That there will be a challenge. There will be a team who will be, students will be creating a team. What will happen? Once we have team on board, so there will be different roles for every student. They can club the roles or they can have their own role. For example, team manager. There can be a student who is good in leadership skill. He should be the one who's taking the control of the team. Designers. There are students who have a focus toward designing. It is not any other designing, but yes, very specific kind of designs they will be creating. Resource manager. What kind of dress they want to have, what material they want to have, what more things they want to create, resource manager will take care of that. Manufacturing engineer, we have sponsorship manager, graphic designer. So everyone has been decided, have been dedicated a role. Students can switch roles and they can learn more. Point 2, business case. This is the most important point to start with, that students, so right now, what we believe is that if you want to deliver any project, and we say that we should prepare 9 months and we should execute in 3 months. Rather, we should prepare for 3 months and execute in 9 months. So this is what we want to inculcate, that things should be prepared. You need to know what exactly you want to deliver. So this kind of think basically the information goes into the mind at right time, at right age. This will give impact. So business case has multiple things, car texting expense, they want to create multiple cars, there will be expense, they want to create their own dress, kit. So there will be a bit of expense which they should know, and then they should prepare how we will get that back. Either we want to get sponsored from our parents or someone else or someone in uncle who are there who can support us. This is a next level thing. We are not pushing it in year 1, but yes, we will do it definitely in year 2 and year 3 to come. Designing, Autodesk is the partner who will be supporting us. Again, analysis is the 4th step. Once design will be there, we'll be doing analysis, make, fabricate. So I can just point out, so these are the Barsa block, wooden blocks which are there at A, material, and you can see D as a product. These are the final finished product. So student will be learning 3D printing as well. So these so again, the nose tip of the car is basically created by a 3D printer. You can create wheels through 3D printing. So this is upcoming thing, and they will be learning initially only. Test, yes, there are different methods. You can do it on track also, which we have seen in the presentation, in the video. And yes, on the different kind of tools which we can provide. Point 7 and 12. So what I was discussing till now was more towards creating car and giving the next level thing and getting the information. But this competition is bigger than that. The best car or the fastest car will not win the competition. It will be a team effort, teamwork. There will be 8 different parameters on which they will be judged. Like for example, car judging. So it's 0.1 mm here and there, they will be disqualified. Weight, that is another thing. So pit booth judging. Right now we have stalls there. We took around half an hour. We take 1 hour that what kind of, how our stall should look like. These students will do it right now, that they will be creating their own pit booth. So it's the same pit booth like we have in F1, they will be creating. And I can share number of pit booths which at a global level students created. They have in fact beaten the real F1 clubs in terms of designing, in terms of preparation, what the level they have shown. Engineering judging, verbal presentations, portfolio judging, and finally they will race. So idea is that students should give in an opportunity. An opportunity is something missing here. If we say such competition was there in country, at the global level from last 12 years, why not in India? So our idea is that we should have maximum team participating. We should create national champions. Once we have national champions, these national champions will go and participate at global level. And once we have winning teams, so just to state, 10 days back, Prime Minister UK mentioned, they tweeted for UK team best wishes that this is the best competition for school students happening. You should go and participate. So that kind of motivation is there in different countries. We are expecting same in India. This is year 1. We are targeting few big schools right now, I'll say, because cost is involved. But in year 2, year 3, we are working with government as well to bring down this to government schools. We can have one private school going on, one government school team going, one women's team going, representing country, and things can be taken care. So global championship. Now what we for here we were basically we want to meet principals, we want to meet different high universities as well, so that they can give in scholarships. Principals, yes, we can go and we can tell them that this competition is there, help us out. We can identify good students there, and they can compete, and school name can go against. Yes, they can take care. How these things can be taken care. So. The same company, we have a group of companies. So now I'll just show you one example also, like how we are integrating with the industry as well. You must have heard about one of the product called Chota Internet, which is there, stall number 13. So these are the products which will come and integrate with this program. For example, how we will deliver this program. It's a 31-day module in year 1. What we will do is that we'll provide you 4 to 5 physical sessions in school. Post that, we'll provide webinars. We'll provide dashboard for students, for principals. On dashboard, they can log in, they can just check in 31-day module, these are 13 touch points, what have been achieved till date by my team. We'll give them, so it is all digital right now. So these webinars will include every other session which is required for betterment of the student for the competition. Apart from that, we are bringing F1 Lounge. We are creating, so this time our national final is happening at Ambience Gurgaon on Saturday and Sunday in December. The average footfall per day is more than 1 lakh. So you can imagine that the amount of confidence which students need to perform in front of 1 lakh people it will take them to a next level. So idea is that we need to connect different brands, different technologies, and then this competition will grow much faster in the country. one of the most key example is like, for example, Chhote Internet. I'll just quickly run down what exactly this product is capable of. It's a server, it's a product which can be placed in a school, in any mall, anywhere where you need to access a controlled content, where you need not to have internet. You can load your own content, and then that is accessible to anyone and everyone. You can place, and best thing is that you can track it. Which ID, which student, who has done what amount of work, what type of work has been done. So everything and every other controlled environment can be created in schools or in any other place we want to. It's one of the best product. It is already been deployed. So it is already been deployed in Rajasthan in more than 300 government schools. So this product is coming up. So we just want to showcase that these technology things are coming up. This will make this program much bigger. We need your support to promote Formula One in schools as a product, and we hope to see every other school who is either there or in different parts of the country to participate. And our 3-year target is that we'll be having more than 10,000 teams from India. We'll be having more than 6 lakh students participating from India, and for that we need support from you. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Mr. I think many school principals will be interested to visit your stall. Thanks a lot.